everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be showing you how I do this makeup look. This is my go-to makeup look when I want to do a bit more makeup, like a full face, but also want it to be a bit natural and also something that's really quick. This is what I do. I filmed one of these videos like probably about a year ago where I last showed like my go-to makeup look, and it was very similar, if not pretty much the exact same. But that was a long time ago, so we're doing it again. A couple of people asked for it, and also I got some really nice compliments on my last Instagram post where I was wearing this makeup. So I thought, why not? Let's film it for you. If you want to see how I got this makeup look, then carry on watching. I've already moisturised my face, so it's onto primer, and at the moment I am using the primer that I can't find. It's here. It is called, I literally just randomly bought it off Superdrug because I needed a new primer, and I'd heard about it from a few people, so I was like, I'll give it a go. And it is the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. Silicone, I don't know how to speak. It does the job. It feels quite nice. So I'm actually running low, I think. Probably should get some more. Not gonna lie, one of the reasons I chose this one is because it was one of the cheaper options. Just speaking the truth here. So yeah, just put a little bit of primer on. I'll give you everything if you try. Still amazing, stop chasing. Foundation, I use the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable foundation. The reason I bought this is because it was reduced to clear when I bought it, and it was £4.50. I went into Tesco to buy some stuff and I found this in the reduced section. There was like loads of them. I don't know what the reason was, because they were all intact. I don't know if it was a product that's now discontinued. Like, is this still a thing? Let me know. So I got one, and it's got one of these applicators, the doe foot applicators, which I love. I love these. But yeah, this is the foundation I use. So I just slap some of this on. It's really nice because it's like medium coverage. So it still looks nice, but it doesn't make you look really cakey. It still looks quite natural. I've forgotten what it's like to talk about my makeup because I haven't done this in so long, but this used to be my thing that I did. It's really weird. Yeah, I used to wear makeup a lot and try loads of cool makeup styles, but I haven't done that in a long time. Just not had the motivation to, but soon hopefully we're going to be able to like go out and stuff, and maybe I'll be able to do more fun makeup looks, and maybe I'll do some more videos on it. Also, to apply it, I'm using my Real Techniques beauty sponge, which is literally all I ever use. It looks so grubby. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. One thing I did want to chat about, it was something that I've fallen in love with, and I was like, I can't wait to talk about this in an upcoming vlog. Also, I've had this mirror for so long. This is what I used to use for dance competitions when I did freestyle, and that was a long time ago. So probably in need of a new one of these. It's very garish, is that the right word? But yeah, one thing I was like, I can't wait to talk about this in an upcoming vlog about something I've been loving, and then I was like, oh, I'm filming this video, I can talk about it whilst I do my makeup. So I recently, literally, I finished it, was that yesterday or the day before? The day before. Was it? The day before. I've forgotten. All the days blend into one at this point. But I finished it. I watched WandaVision. So if you don't know, it's a new Marvel series that is about Wanda and Vision. Hence WandaVision. The episodes are coming out weekly on Disney Plus, and I watched it a few days ago. Obviously by then all the episodes are out, so I didn't watch it as it came out like most Marvel fans were. To be honest, I still have quite a few to catch up on. I did watch another Marvel film yesterday. I'm a bit of a late arrival to the Marvel fandom, so I still have quite a few to catch up on, so I was kind of leaving it because I thought, I don't think I'm going to understand it. Like, I need to watch more films maybe. I need to watch more of the Marvel films to understand it. That's what I thought. But I was actually speaking to my friend Adam, and I spoke to him and told him which ones I'd already seen and sort of like what I knew so far. I've seen quite a lot of the more recent ones. It's the earlier ones that I haven't seen properly, and yeah, there's just quite a few that I was still yet to watch, and I still am yet to watch. And I was like, do you think I can watch it yet? Do you think I'll get it? And he was like, I think you'll be fine, to be honest with what you know. So I was like, okay, I can watch it, because I really wanted to. I'd heard some really good things about it, and I was like, I'll hold it off, wait till I've watched the Marvel films, but I just got too impatient. I was like, shall I watch it? I thought, let's just give it a go. If I don't understand some of it, then I don't understand some of it, whatever. But I got it all, it was fine. And oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. I watched the first episode and I was like, what the hell is going on here? Not like I didn't understand it, I just thought, this is a bit strange. I don't know if I'm gonna like this so much. Like I thought it was a cool idea, the sort of vintage TV show, like comedy show, but I was like, is this all it's gonna be? 'Cause it's a bit weird. Like it's fun, but I'm like, there's a lot of episodes to this, like is this all we're gonna get? But no, obviously I'm not gonna say any spoilers for anybody who hasn't watched it yet and wants to. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my concealer. Before I carry on talking about that, it'll be a spoiler-free review, don't worry. I'm gonna go on to concealer, and years later, I'm still using Collection Lasting Perfection. Zoella had a big influence on my makeup. But there you go. I know a lot of people don't really use this anymore. I don't really know what the normal thing to use is. I don't know much about makeup really, but this is what I use and it does the trick. I love it. So I'm gonna use this. But anyway, I'm running low on this one. I do have a backup of like the new packaging. I don't know if it's a new formula, but it's new packaging, and I bought the foundation to go with it as well, which I haven't tried either of yet. So I'm definitely gonna have to open that concealer again soon because this is running very low. But I just put this under my eyes and on my eyelids as like a eyeshadow primer, and just to cancel out the veininess of my eyes. But anyway, yes, I watched it. I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm too excited, I want to watch it. I've absolutely fallen in love with it. I found something new to obsess over, which is a problem because I become very obsessive and very fangirly over these things. You know how I feel about Disney and Harry Potter, so like I said, I watched the first episode and I was like, okay, interesting. And then it just kept going. I was like, oh, okay. And then it just got better and better every single episode, and I need another season immediately. I hope they're planning on another season. I don't know, but I would like that very much. It's so good. The concept is so brilliant. So I use my Real Technique sponge to blend it under my eyes. As you can see, it really brightens them up. I mean, a lot of you know about this concealer. I don't know why I don't know how to do makeup videos anymore, guys. This used to be my thing and I don't know how to do it anymore. But to blend it on my lids, I use the Real Techniques pointed foundation brush. Don't even know what it's called anymore. I absolutely love Blonde Vision. Thought it was amazing. Such a cool concept. I'm just in love with Wanda and Vision. So yeah, incredible. That's it. I just love it. So let me know what you thought of it if you've watched it. I'm so glad I finally did watch it and didn't leave it too much longer, and I'm glad I got it all, because I was really worried that I was going to watch it too early and not fully appreciate it because I wasn't going to understand what was going on, but I did. It's fine. So I started watching all the Marvel films in release order. I was going to watch them in order, like in chronological order, but then I was like, I feel like I need to watch it the way they release them, because it will still make sense that way, because that's, you know, how they release them. There'll be hints from earlier films that will make sense but might not make sense if I watch them in chronological. Yeah, that's how I'm watching them in release order. So I watched Iron Man 2 last night. I didn't watch it last night, I watched it yesterday afternoon. I loved the first Iron Man, really enjoyed that. Second one, I didn't love it as much. I've heard a few people say they didn't like the second one as much and it isn't as good. It was still good, I still enjoyed it. Right now I am powdering with this broken powder brush. This just sums it up, guys. I have other brushes that I could use. I have some new brushes from the Fantasmic collection. Where are they from? Spectrum brushes, I think, that I could use, but I haven't used them yet. I'm too scared to use them just yet, but I will. But this is literally everything that's shoved in my makeup bag, so this is just a very real go-to makeup look for you and the things that I actually use on the daily. I have other things that I need to start using, but when I'm doing something quick, this is what I go for. So this broken powder brush and this powder from Avon, which is the Avon Colour Trend powder, and it is the translucent one. And a lot of people slate Avon makeup for some reason, but I actually quite like it. My mum used to use it all the time and bought me a lot of Avon stuff in the past. I still have some Avon stuff that I use that I have, well obviously I have stuff that I use, but stuff that I've been given recently by my mum. So yeah, a lot of people don't like it, but I think it's pretty good. But yeah, I'm just using this to powder. It's so nice, it's so smooth. Makes your skin feel so nice. Iron Man 2, not as good as the first one, but I've heard a lot of people say that. Next one to watch is Thor, which I'm very excited about because I love Loki, even though I haven't watched the Thor films. I absolutely love him. I love him from the Avengers films that I've seen him in. So yeah, I'm not like a huge Marvel super fan yet. I'm on the way there because I bloody love it. Everyone I've seen, I've loved. Yeah, I just love Marvel, but obviously I haven't watched them all yet, so I still have a long way to go. I can officially say I'm a fan and I enjoy them, so I'm excited to watch the rest. I do my makeup in a weird order, which you're gonna see now. Next, I go on to brows. A lot of people usually do like the contour, the blush and the highlight at this point, but I don't. I save that till like the end. I don't really know where I got this order from, but this is just what I do. Next is brows. As you can see, the brows are a little bit of an issue. Look, we're in a lockdown. I can't get them done, so this is what we have to deal with. And also, I ran out of my favourite brow product, which is the Benefit, what's it called? Precisely My Brow. It's the brow pencil, the twisty one. Yeah, that one. I love it. But I ran out of that a while ago and I haven't bought a new one yet. So they're obviously quite pricey, but they are so good. So at the moment, don't judge, alright? I use an eyeshadow from the Naked Smoky palette for my eyebrows. Look, this is just realistic. This is a realistic makeup look. This is not a makeup artist's or a makeup expert's look, okay? This is just what I do. Although this isn't in my makeup bag. So I actually use this brown shade here, which is called Whiskey, because it's a perfect shade to match my hair at the moment, and I just think it's a nice brow shade. Yeah. Oh, also, this is such like an old school palette, but I love the packaging, it's so nice. So yeah, I brushed my brows. Again, like I said, the brows aren't very good at the moment because I haven't been able to get them done in a long time. Honestly, they're horrendous. But you have to make do with what you've got. I have nowhere to go and get them done right now because everywhere's closed because they're not allowed to be open yet. So this is what we deal with. And then I use a NYX eyebrow brush to apply it. I literally need the tiniest amount because these eyeshadows are ridiculously pigmented. I'd probably say too pigmented, because when I try and use them on my eyes, I find them really hard to blend. The last time I tried to use them, I had to wipe my makeup off because it just looked awful. But they are good, you just have to be like so careful with them because they are really intense and they're not the easiest to blend. But yeah, please don't judge this makeup look too harshly. This isn't a top quality makeup look. This is just what I shove on my face when I want to put some makeup on and I want something that's going to be quick but will also look nice and it's like more of a full face kind of look. But I can't get much shape from these brows currently. Other exciting things happening is that I'm going back to work next week. I don't know when you're seeing this, probably by the time you're seeing this I may have already gone back to work or it'll be just before I go back to work. Basically this time next week I'll be at work. I have a couple of rehearsals and then we officially open on the 12th of April, so I don't know if I'll have any extra rehearsals before then, but currently I just have a couple next week, just, you know, because we all need a refresher. It's been a while, just to make sure we all know what we're doing and go over things one more time before we reopen. But it's all very exciting. I'm so ready to be back. I also am hoping that this is the last time we go back, as in, you know, we don't have to close again. I'm keeping everything crossed for that. Hopefully this is the last time and we're actually back for good. I want you back for good. So that's what we have to deal with currently with the brows. It's a hot mess, but I can't do anything else, okay? So next is onto eyeshadow and my everyday palette that I use because it's so simple. It's not overly pigmented, so it's too intense, but it's not completely unnoticeable. It's perfect for every day. It's so quick and easy to apply. Like I said, it just looks so natural, which just means it takes about 3 seconds. So I use the Beauty Bay Saffron Barker palette, which comes with stickers that I've stuck on the front, and this is the Good Vibes Only palette. So she did, I don't know if it was 3 different ones. I actually got this as a gift for Christmas, I think, a while back. But as you can see, is that my delivery? It wasn't for me, sad times. So this is what I use on my eyes, and as you can see, it's very well loved. You can see the 2 shades that I use the most. It's just so simple, like especially like I said for work, when I need a full face of makeup on, when I'm performing. This is just a really nice natural look. I'm out of breath, just ran up and down the stairs, which is hilarious because I've been doing workouts for the past couple of weeks and me running up and down the stairs is what makes me out of breath. Obviously if I was on a big stage with really bright intense lights, it'd be like a different story. I'd need a lot more makeup on, but this is like perfect for that, and just in general it's a good makeup look. I don't know what I'm saying, okay? Just gonna have to bear with me in this video. But as you can see, yeah, those are the 2 eyeshadows I use pretty much on the regular. I do dabble into the other ones a little bit. These 2 are highlighters, which I don't use as much because they're a little bit dark for my skin tone, but could probably use them as a cute little eyeshadow. Obviously they'd be quite sheer, but I don't know. But anyway, I wanted this to be a chatty video, but then I end up chatting too much, so let me just get on with it. The brushes I use I mean, are we shocked? The Harry Potter ones. Of course they are, of course they are. These are from Storybook Cosmetics, and I got these as a gift from one of my friends actually, and I'd seen them a lot on social media, and then I remember opening these and being like, are you serious? I literally was shocked. I used the Elder one to blend out the first eyeshadow look. Honestly, I'm insane. So yeah, I go in with this one here. I don't think they have names, but yeah, this is the one I use first, and I literally just put this in the crease. As you can see, it's like not overly pigmented, so it's just dead easy to just shove on, and like I said, there's no neatness about this one, no precision. I literally just have to shove it on. I keep getting hair in my eyes. I literally just have to shove it on and blend it out like this, and it just is so natural. Like already it's just so easy and simple. Like minus me trying to get hair out of my eye, that took about 3 seconds, and already it's looking absolutely fine. I was gonna say absolutely great. I mean, it doesn't look great, does it? But you know, especially, I know I keep mentioning work, but I'm just like emphasizing the fact that that's one of the best things it's for, and like just to emphasize how quick it is. Like if I have to put my makeup on at work and it needs to be quick, this is the one I do. And obviously I'm taking a bit longer today because I'm chatting through it as well, but it's just so fast. Like already that took me about 30 seconds, and you know, it's nice and simple, it's really natural, and it just works, you know, and it blends so nicely. It's so like, you know what I mean, it's not too harsh, but then also you can still see it. I just love it. Again, no neatness to it. It's not a really intense, incredibly detailed, skillful cut crease eyeshadow look or anything like that. It's just something natural and simple. So then on the lid, I use this gold colour here, and I use Voldemort's wand for that, of course. So yeah, I literally just put this on the lid. This is such a pretty colour as well. Like obviously I've only put a tiny amount on, but it's so pretty. Again, this isn't a really intense glitter or anything, it just blends really nicely with the other eyeshadow. Oh my god, what is in my eye? Sorry, I keep getting something in my eye, so now I look like I've been crying. I don't know what it is, it feels like a hair, but I can't see it. Anyway, this is just the reality, I'm just a hot mess. There's no, you know, precision to this or anything, I just slap it on the lid and try and make sure it blends with the other eyeshadow. Sometimes I'll try and, you know, pack on a bit more if I want it to be a little bit more intense, but so sorry, I can't see. It's always going to be a natural kind of look, even when I try and pack on a lot of it. Again, it's quite messy, but it's natural. Do you know what I mean? It's just a nice bit of orange. So then next, I don't always do this step, but I'll do it for the video. If I fancy it, I'll put a bit of liquid eyeliner on, and I use the Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner, and it is in the shade 001 Black. And this has been a go-to for such a long time, for like years. Since I started doing makeup, this is what I'd use, because it just works, you know, you just want something that works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. God, these windows are disgusting. I know for a fact it's going to go wrong for the video, because of course it will. Hello, baby, and I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna wait for you. Sorry, I can't really talk while I do this bit because it takes a lot of concentration. So sorry, my battery died. That'll do. But one eye's done. It's not very neat or very, you know, precise. Sometimes I'll go with a thinner line, sometimes I'll make it a bit thicker. It's kind of just how it works out on the day, to be honest. Again, like I said, this is not, I keep saying it because I feel like I don't want people to expect anything too special, or like that it's going to be really impressive, because it's really not. This is just something quick and easy that looks kind of presentable, so I vibe with it. Grab my body, I'm just balling, keep it naughty until the morning. You know what? It's not going to go much better than that for today, so we're just going to deal with it. I've definitely had better eyeliner days, but whatever. Whenever I sit down and film, this always used to happen when I used to do these more often. As soon as I sit down and film a makeup look, it starts to go wrong, because that's just what happens to me. But next is mascara, and I recently bought the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. I just thought I'll try it out, and I really like it. I love a mascara that just lengthens them. I do not like clumpy mascaras. I know a lot of people like a clumpy lash, and that's fine, and I think it looks nice on people, but for me, I hate it. Like, I hate having clumpy lashes. I don't know why, but I just love the ones where they're just nice and separated and just look nice and long and fluttery. Of course, I'm not going to put false lashes on because that's not what I do on the regular. Like, it's very rare that I wear them. That's normally for a special occasion. So there you go, that's literally one coat, and look at the difference. Can you see that? I literally just put one coat on. I've hardly put any on really, and it looks like that. One thing about this mascara that I find is a rare thing to find nowadays. It does not transfer up here or down here. It is rare that I find a mascara that doesn't transfer anymore. Like, I've tried all the ones that people love, like more expensive ones as well. I say I've tried all of them. I obviously haven't tried all of them, but a few that a lot of people rave about and they still transfer, and it's really annoying. This one, I never hear anyone talk about this. I've not heard much about it at all when I bought it. But this is brilliant, and it makes my lashes look exactly how I like them to look. And it doesn't transfer. So I'd say this is one of the best mascaras I've used. So if you want something that looks more natural and gives you nicely separated lashes and doesn't transfer, then I'd recommend this one. It was really affordable. That's like the reason I bought it. I just needed a new mascara. I was like, let's just see what are the more affordable options, and I thought I'll give this a go. It had good reviews. If you do like the more bold makeup looks and, you know, you want to see some cool, incredible makeup skills, then definitely go give my friend Helena a follow. Her Instagram and her TikTok are Tati Lomas. I'll link them down below, put them on screen. She's like blown up on TikTok. She's got 160k followers now, and it's incredible. Like, it's so deserved. Please just go and check her out if you haven't already. Honestly, she's incredible. On Instagram and TikTok, you can follow her and see all of her incredible makeup looks. Go and show her some love, because she's genuinely one of the most incredible people I've ever met, and she's so lovely. Oh my god, I forgot to put eyeshadow underneath my... I'll do that now. Normally, with my eyeshadow, I'll put a little bit of that shade that I put in my crease under my eyes as well, but I just forgot to do it. But look at my lashes. That's literally one coat, and I just like it, okay? I know a lot of people like more thick, clumpier lashes, but for me, I prefer this kind of look. Go and follow Tati Lomas on Instagram and TikTok, because she's incredible and genuinely one of the loveliest people I've ever met. She's just killing it. Like, she's so lovely, she's done so much for me, and also she's just so bloody talented. Like, you should see her makeup looks, they're absolutely incredible. If you want to see someone absolutely killing the makeup game, please go and follow her, and please go and show us some support. I can't talk, but go and show her some support, because she deserves it. She's bloody incredible. There you go, so that is the eyes done. It is as simple as that. It's natural, it's a little bit messy. I do miss doing like the cool makeup looks and experimenting more with different eyeshadow palettes and stuff, and maybe trying other colours, but I've also not had a lot of motivation to do that in lockdown, and hopefully I will do a bit more of that soon, especially if I get to go and do more things and go out a bit more. I'll be able to do some more fun looks. There you go, there's the eyes done. Next I go on to contour, and for contour I use the 17 Define and Conquer contour kit. My sister actually introduced me to this ages ago, and I love it. It's so nice. It comes with like a lighter shade as well to highlight, but that's gone. To apply that, I use this really funky contour brush, which looks like this. It's one from Primark. Again, this was a present. I think it was from their K-pop range. I don't know, but it's really weird. Like, it's a really weird shape. I love these little grooves in it for your finger and your thumb to go, or, you know, it's just nice to hold. And yeah, it's a very strange looking contour brush, but it absolutely does the trick. It's so good. It's dead easy. I literally tap in just ever so lightly, because you don't need a lot at all, and it just slots in perfectly, you know, like, it's just a perfect shape. I also sometimes do a little bit of bronzer before I do this, but not today. Again, just every step of this makeup look is so quick. Taking me longer now because of course I'm chatting away. I can get this done so fast because it's just so quick and easy, and everything that I use is just super quick to blend, or yeah, it's just nice and quick. So this is what I do. I'll also insert a picture of the last time I did this makeup look, and this is what it looked like on my Instagram, so if you wanted to see it on the gram, and if you'd seen that picture on my Instagram, then this is the makeup look I did for that. I've only put a little bit on because again I wanted it to look more natural, but I can build this up because it is quite pigmented, so I could build it up if I wanted a sharper contour. I don't always do this, like when I've got my fringe, I don't always do this because I'm like, you're not going to see it anyway, but my fringe is very much outgrown at the moment, so I'm going to contour my forehead. That was one great thing about having a fringe. This step I didn't have to do. I mean, this is an extra like, what, 30 seconds, but yeah, I wouldn't always bother with this if I had my fringe going on, because what's the point? But yeah, I've not heard much people talk about this contour either really, but I would definitely recommend. It's very nice. Next is blusher. I'm going to show you a blush that I absolutely love, which is from Kiko, which is another brilliant brand, which I think is quite underrated. And it is this, it's very dirty. A lot of this is very dirty because it's obviously all sat in my makeup bag. But I have this blush, which is called Multicolour Blush. Okay, that's pretty simple. And it's in the shade 02 Blending Wave. And it looks pretty in the pan, for starters. Also, I've had this for a long time and you get so much use out of it. Like, I've not even hit pan yet and I don't know how. For my blusher, I use this brush from Real Techniques. All the writing's worn off it because I use it so much. But it's one of the like basic ones from Real Techniques. But again, you only need the tiniest amount for this because it is quite pigmented, but it's just so pretty. I absolutely love it. It just gives such a nice natural rosy cheek. Like, I don't know if you can already see it. I like to just put a tiny bit on at a time and build it up because you can go a bit overboard with blush. I feel like blush is sometimes a little bit scary to apply because it could go horrifically wrong and you could look like a panto dame, which is a cool vibe, you know. We love panto, but it's not always the vibe you want to go for, you know. But even just a little bit, it just gives you a nice little bit of colour. It's so weird doing a makeup video. It's been so long. Also a trick I've seen a lot of people do on like TikTok and stuff is they put it on their nose now, which I never used to do, but the first time I did it, I really liked it. So now I just do it. I don't always put that much on. Sometimes I'll add a little bit more. But if we're going natural, I don't. But now it's like every single time I do blush, I put it on my nose, which I never used to do. But now it's like, it's just become a go-to thing. But I've literally only put a little bit on and I just like the little bit of colour it adds because it's natural but really pretty. Oh, so nice. And then I just put a bit on my schnoz as well. At first I was like, that's a weird thing to do because surely it makes you look a bit like sunburn, which it kind of does. But then it's, I don't know, I just really like it. Oh my god, one thing I haven't done in ages is fake freckles. I used to love doing that. Maybe I'll bring that back out in the summer. There you go, there's blush. And now we're nearly done. So nearly done. I have a couple of highlight palettes in here. Highlight palettes? One of them's a palette, one of them isn't. I have a couple in here. I'll use the one that I do genuinely go for every day, but there is another one that I'd go for quite often as well. The one again that's nice and quick to apply and it's really natural that I use on the regular is a very old school favourite. I don't think anybody uses this anymore. I don't really know, but I remember this was so hyped for a long time and that's why I bought it, like back in the day. And it's the Mary Luminizer highlighter from The Balm. If you used to watch a lot of YouTube, you probably heard a lot about this, but this is taking it back. But I use this, I've hit pan, I use this a lot. Again, had this a long time, probably should have thrown it out by now, but I don't want to do that, it's pretty. But again, very natural. But if I don't use that, one that's like you need the tiniest amount and it's really intense, which is good like if you want a really strong highlight, but like I said, I use the Mary Luminizer for a more natural day. It's the Sleek Solstice palette, that's it. Again, one that used to be raved about a lot back in the day. Love this palette. It does come with this little brush. I don't know why makeup palettes come with these weird brushes that no one uses. This is what it looks like. It's got one cream highlight, which is probably the one I use the least. I just, cream highlighters and cream blushes and cream bronzers, they kind of scare me a little bit. They don't scare me, but I find them quite hard to use a lot of the time. I don't know, I just always worried that it's gonna make the makeup underneath move and I don't know. But normally this one doesn't. I sometimes apply a little bit of this with my finger, which is nice. and it's a nice base to go underneath another highlighter. But it's got these ones in, which are so pretty. I like to use this one a lot. I literally use the tiniest amount because it's quite pigmented, and then add more if I'm going for a more intense look, you know. But on the regular, we go for this one. And again, it's a Real Techniques brush. As you can see, I love these brushes. We just apply that here. And it's very, very natural. But that's what I love about it. And then I put a little bit up here as well. Super simple. You probably can't see it that well on camera, but it's really nice and pretty. A lot of the time I feel like using a highlighter can be quite intimidating because you think, oh, you're gonna look like a blooming Tin Man because it's gonna look so intense, but they don't have to look that intense. And then I just put a little bit on my nose, on the end of my nose and my top lip. And like I said, you can't see it too much, it just gives a natural glow and it pairs nicely with the blush. It just makes me look a bit more healthy. But there you go, there is the complete like face makeup done. Now it's literally just the lips, and this is where it changes more, like it kind of depends. One that I used to use all the time is the Zoella Colourpop one. I can't remember what it's called. I think it was called Little One. I can't remember which one it was, but it was just like the perfect nude, and I used that to death and it was gone so fast. So I'm really gutted that I've run out of that. But if I don't use that, I use the one that I've left over there. For lips, this is where it changes a bit more and I mix it up a bit. It's normally a nude colour, but sometimes I'll go for a more darker brown nude or a lighter nude, like a pinky nude. Sometimes it's a liquid lipstick, sometimes it's a lipstick, sometimes it's a lip gloss. It just depends how I'm feeling on the day. So my main go-to lip product is the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Sandstorm. This is brilliant, so good. It's such like a nice darker brown nude, but it goes so nicely with this makeup look. It's one I definitely use a lot. But today I'm going to go for another one of my go-tos, which is the Revolution X Soph. Is that how you say it? Yeah, the Soph Does Nails collaboration. Well, she's not Soph Does Nails anymore, she's just Soph. But her collaboration with Revolution, I use one of those lipsticks and it's in the shade Syrup. Such a nice brown nude, so natural. Again, goes lovely with this makeup look. I also have one of her palettes from her Revolution range. Incredible, so good. But yeah, this is one of my other go-tos that I use and I absolutely love it. So this is the one we're going to go for today. It's just a little bit lighter than this one, and obviously this is like a liquid lipstick, so it feels a little bit heavier, whereas this is a bit lighter. Not that this feels too heavy, because it's still nice, like it's not uncomfortable, but this is just obviously a much lighter one, and that one is more of a matte finish than this one. So we're going to go with this one. And it's just so pretty. Sometimes I'll line my lips, but not always, because I don't really feel like it makes a difference for me. Sometimes, I don't know, depends how I'm feeling, but today we're just going to go straight in. We're being brave. Probably could have done with a bit of moisturiser on my lips or a lip scrub before this, but we move. There you go, that is the final step, and I just love this lipstick. It's so nice, and again, ties the look in nicely together. So I'm going to go and do something with my hair, do as much as I possibly can, because at the moment it's in desperate need of a cut, and you know, it's just not looking its best, but that's what happens when you're in a lockdown, so we have to make the most of what we've got. Same with the brows. But I'm going to go do something with my hair and then finish this video, because I feel like it'll just tie it together when I've done at least something with my hair. This video is just a hot mess, isn't it? One thing I forgot to mention, which I'll just throw in here, is that I also use a setting spray, which I completely forgot to do. I was in the filming zone, so I wasn't in my normal makeup zone where I'm just going through things. I just forgot to use it today, but this video's a mess. I also use this NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. I never used to use setting sprays for a long time. I don't know why, I just never really did. I didn't feel like I needed them. I'm quite lucky in that my makeup usually lasts okay on my face throughout the day, but this is so good. I love this. So this is also something I would use. So I'm going to put some of this on now because I forgot to do it. I normally put it on before I put my lipstick on, but I forgot to do it today. But yeah, just thought I'd add that in because that is something that I use on the regular. It's nearly ran out. But yeah, this is a firm favourite, so definitely recommend this if you haven't used it before. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. So I'm back and I've done the best I can with my hair. This is like my go-to hairstyle at the moment because the fringe is too long, so I try and style out, you know, the bangs, even though doesn't really work because it looks a bit of a mess. And then I kind of just do a half up, half down vibe. This is the best I can get my hair to look at the moment. It's the only way that looks somewhat presentable anymore. This is the makeup and the hair done, ready for the day. And like I said, it's just something super natural. It's normally super quick. Supernatural? That's a TV show, isn't it? It's super quick normally when I'm not filming. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you want me to do any more makeup related videos. It's been a while since I've done much makeup other than this, but let me know if that's something I should delve into a bit more again. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.